What's up, guys? It's Lucas. It's Sunday, and this week we are discussing testosterone, which is an awesome, exciting week. Not all of us are in testosterone, but most of us are, and most of us are planning to start. So, yeah. As for me, I am currently 14 weeks on testosterone. As of the 25th of February, it will be 16 weeks or 4 months on testosterone, so that's very exciting for me. The journey to where I am, as you may have already picked up on, has not been very easy. I've been out for almost 3 years now. Actually, it'll be 3 years in March. And it's not been easy. I waited over almost a year to start testosterone after I had finally had my first gender session. Now, in where I live, you have to have 3 sessions with the gender therapist of your choice for them to determine if you are actually eligible for starting hormones. And so of course it took forever to get in to actually have an appointment with her. Then it took forever to have in between. I didn't just have 3 appointments, bang, bang, bang. It was actually like 4 months in between each appointment, so it was overall about a year wait before I could actually start. And when I actually got my letter, I ended up waiting another few months because my doctor, who was going to be prescribing me the testosterone, wasn't really ready for that yet. So he did his research, and then he kind of got back to my gender therapist, and then the okay was sent finally. So I've been wanting to start testosterone for the better part of 2 years now. It's something I've done extensive research on, and all signs point to testosterone. So I'm going and moving, so that's a big transition as well. So there's a lot going on in my life right now, definitely, and I don't really have the support I wish I did. So I'm kind of all on my own on this. Whether anybody wants to admit that or not is kind of my own business. As for what has happened, because it's been almost 4 months, I started noticing changes very quickly. I came to realize very shortly that my dose is a little higher than it normally is, but I live in Canada, so things are a little different up here as opposed to the guys who live down in the States. In different parts of the States, it's very different down there. Canada is very behind in stuff like this, so it's taken them a bit to get on board, especially where I'm from. Is a very there's not very many people that live here, and it's just not one of those things that's on the priority list of solutions right now. But my period stopped within, because I remember having my period when I started my first shot, and it went away. It was gone. I haven't had my period in almost 4 months, so I know almost positive I haven't had cramps, I haven't had spotting, nothing, and that's awesome. Most people, it doesn't start until the 2nd, 3rd, maybe even upwards of 6 months. So I got very lucky because I've had terrible cramps where sometimes I can't even get out of bed in the morning. They've always been really bad. And so it was very much of a relief to have those stop so fast because of how debilitating my cycles were, and not being able to get a handle on them, even on birth control for some amount of time, it didn't help. So that was a huge relief, and I it's awesome. I don't have to worry about any of that anymore. No cramps, no nothing. So that was really positive. So the first month, that was that. My voice has always been deeper, and as I mentioned in previous videos, I've done voice deepening exercises, which already kind of help with that. But by the 2nd or 3rd, around a couple of weeks ago, I've started noticing my voice drop significantly since then as well. And so that's been awesome. Hair growth like crazy all over. I already have a beard growing, and I have about an inch long black hairs growing on the sides of my face, as well as a bunch of peach fuzz that I just kind of shave off and it comes back. So a lot of stuff seems to be happening very quickly with and I'm not 100% sure why that is. I went for blood work before I started testosterone, and then my doctor wanted me to come after 6 months. So in a few more months, I'll go back for more blood work just to make sure that these elevations aren't extremely excessive. But I mean, it's awesome to see the changes happening so quickly. Other than that, I don't really know. I haven't really noticed much fat redistribution, really, or anything else. It's really just been lots of hair growth on my legs for sure. My arm hair is getting a little thicker. My voice deepened. I have some hair a little bit of hair on my chest coming in and on my abdomen, so that's exciting. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Very exciting for me, and definitely considered how long I waited and how much of a struggle it was to start in the first place. So I guess the biggest thing is that if you haven't started yet, or if you're waiting to start, just keep pushing. Once you start, you'll feel better. It's an awesome thing to do, and yeah, so once you do it, you're set for life. Really, you start to feel better, and I definitely do. I don't have any issues. So yeah, just stay positive, and that's the biggest thing. Thanks again, guys.